stream to Final Fantasy, it's stuck saying Hogwarts Legacy, so I don't get it. Sorries. I'm using neither. I'm using a program called Stream Elements. It's a plugin. It's a special plugin for OBS that allows you to stream from any platform without stream keys.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength.
Oh, Zachary, I'm 100% gonna get wrecked by the Dark Aeons. As long as I'm not maxed out with my stats, there's nothing I'll be able to do. So I got a long time before.
Very well. Before we begin,
I'm there, because we haven't even started farming attack, luck spheres, fortune spheres, or I need to start farming erase spheres so I can start erasing shit. We got a long road to go, guys, when it comes to me being ready to fight the Dark Aeons.
choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Benjamin. Belgiumima. But I have a feeling that if I'm able to max out all my stats and get rid of all my characters, I should be good enough to knock out those fools.
Stop. That is enough.
Lefty, welcome in.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
And what I would like to do is not cheese it with Yojimbo,
well,
since this is my master
shall we
save.
see how well your
I want to be in
training
such a
serves you?
position to where I'm able to do it myself.
Very well. Now, are you ready?
Yeah, we're going for the sisters, and we're trying to max out Nina's weapon, her ultimate weapon. So we're trying to get her sigil or her crest, whatever you get from here. It is, Zachary. So what I'm mostly looking forward to, Zach, is I want to color code my spear grid. So I wanna put all the Lux in one area. I wanna put all the attacks
Choose your
in
Aeon
one.
well, summoner.
You know, all the ones inside of their own respective areas. It's gonna be a butt, but I think it's gonna be a fun butt. Is it the sigil, Lefty? Okay, cool. So yeah, we're trying to get the sigil right now, because I have everybody else's ultimate weapon. This is the last one we need. Boink. So I was thinking about it.
Stop.
How does
That is
Belgium
enough.
have Anima if she is a passed on,
Ah, you
right?
have made some progress.
And Anima
for
must
that,
be fairly
I am
new
glad.
because
Take this.
Anima
It may come
is
in handy.
Seymour's mom, right? I don't get it. Lefty, yeah, I have the video posted on my Twitch. I also have some of it posted here on TikTok. I did the lightning yesterday. It was
Well,
pretty
Yuna,
good.
shall we see how well your training
It's a
serves
mystery.
you?
Yeah, right, Zach. It is a mystery. I really don't like to send her because she's my favorite summoner in the whole game. I don't want to send her. I feel bad when I send her because we don't ever get to talk to her anymore. Sorry, girl. You're going to have to stay in this castle and be bored. I'm selfish. I don't want to lose you. not like how the sisters look. Blech.
Lefty Touch just followed.
Hey Lefty, thanks for the follow. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Dang, do I not get the sigil unless I make her go bye bye?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah!
We did do it, guys.
Steamer, we did it! We went over the bridge and past Patrol, yeah! We
I love that shit. Thanks, Therapy.
Why couldn't we see to stop the draining? Why did we stay on in Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward.
Yeah, Lefty, for sure.
We
I
had
get it.
forgotten to change.
No, I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Well, sisters. Where's my sigil? I guess we have to let her go. I don't want to.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
Ooh. That's what we were missing.
Very well.
Got it.
Now, are you ready?
I don't want to send her. I feel so bad. It's like, so the way that I look at it is like the closer I get to finishing off the game, the emptier the game becomes, right? The less things there are for me to do and the less interactive the world becomes. So it's almost like a sad
Choose your
thing,
Aeon well, Summoner.
unfortunately. Did it really, Lefty? I was wondering like what's going on over there because like I am affiliated, but nobody ever watches over there. It's crazy, bro. I do not get it. Actually, let's use Impulse. Impulse is going to be able to knock all three of them fools out in one hit. We did it. Retro, it's hard to stream on Twitch. Got it. Well, that's probably my issue then.
Stop. That is enough.
Hey, we hit 65k likes. Thank you, thank you.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad.
Thank you for all the support, everyone.
Take this.
Appreciate you.
It may come in handy.
Thank you.
Gems.
Perhaps
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work
You can
here
play
on
games in the
Spira
military.
is done. Time for me to go.
We actually have these things called MWR tents. And what these tents are is they're for
Yes.
your welfare. It's morale and welfare tents. And so
It is in your hands.
on my 2 deployments, I had 2 drastically different
Destroy
tents.
sin
My first
and
deployment, it
save
was a small
Spira.
piece of shit tent, but we did have PlayStations and Xboxes, like maybe 2 of each. There it is. On my second deployment, though, however, that place was stacked. They had an NWR tent inside of a freaking concrete airplane bunker, where they would store airplanes away from like bomb strikes and shit like that. So they took the airplanes out and they turned it into a welfare tent, and all the way down the right and left sides of the tent, or it's called a tent, but it's not. It's a hardened structure. The welfare facility was big ass flat screen TVs with one of each console hooked up to each TV and recliners and sofas on each set. And so there was like, because we had a 20-foot bar in there, on the side that the bar was on, you had a few less TV sets, and then on the other side you had, you know, a lot more TV sets. And then they even had a full room for computer gamers, where they had like LAN connections and shit, so you can go and LAN up if you needed to in there. So you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is not always the greatest. It was good, but you want low latency. There was a lot of, like in the military, there's a lot of PvP gamers. I'm not a PvP gamer, but a lot of those guys want little to no latency, and that was the best way to do it. So yeah, there's a shitload. I was Air Force for 11 years. Was awesome. It was a great experience. Minecraft Simulator on Steam, very cool. Yeah, Zachary, I'm sad to see her go too. I always hate releasing her. Belgiumine is the best, coolest summoner in the whole game.
Said Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I was like, Minecraft Simulator? What the fuck? Sounded cool. So my first 7 years, I was stationed in Charleston, South Carolina. That place was really cool. And so I was only stationed in 2 areas and 2 extremes. Charleston, South Carolina, right on the beach. Then my son's like deathly allergic to South Carolina, so we needed to have like an emergency humanitarian move, so that way, you know, he wouldn't be fucking dying. So we were able to move to Vandenberg, California, literally right on the beach. Absolutely crazy. I was very lucky for the 2 places I got stationed. So those 2 bases are like 3,000 miles away from each other. But Vandenberg's in California. That was a Air Force Space Command base, but Space Force came and took it over, and now it's been a Space Force base for like 5 years now. Ever since Space Force has been a thing. Pretty cool. And then my deployments were to Niamey, Niger, and then my second one was to Jordan. Hell yeah. Thanks for the support, everyone. I appreciate you. So I think that's it. Everybody has their ultimate weapon. Haha, we got everyone's ultimate weapons, guys. Ah, you're in Nellis? Awesome. Are you in, what branch you in, Lefty? Whose ultimate looks the coolest? So let's go into battle and check it out, because I couldn't tell you. Let's go into battle and check this out, guys. Alright, so these 3 look really cool. I think the least liked out of these 3 is Riku's. I don't really care for Riku's God Hand. Let's swap her out for Wakka. Wakka's a racist piece of shit, so no matter what, I'll never like anything of his. Let's go to Kamari. Kamari, I can't see your weapon, dude. Let's switch Megan. Kamari's is okay. I'm not really a Lance kind of guy. We are gonna fight everything Ice. We'll probably fight Omega in the coming days. Dark Aeons are for last. We are nowhere near ready for Dark Aeons. Yeah, I do like the Kalabog a lot.
Allow me.
Damn, that little onion thing that she has is ugly as fuck. I wish that it was a Cactuar. If her final weapon looked like a Cactuar, chef's kiss, yo. Yeah, I think think I agree with you guys. It would be between Titus and Orin's, but I would choose Titus's because of how sleek it looks. I know that Orin's is very uniform, but like, what the fuck kind of blade has that on the tip of that? That's craziness. I gotcha. Yeah, the military's not for everyone, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I need to see the front of it, but it's an ugly little doll, unfortunately, and I feel really bad saying that. Like, I wish that I can get. Let me look online, cause I want to see like what the front looks like. Oh, maybe I should have attacked with it. Why didn't I think about that? Because she lets it down and then the little buddy goes and attacks. Well, shit, guys. This might actually change my mind. Let me attack with this Onion Knight and see how cool it looks. I saw the back of it and it looked like shit. Let's see. Alright, lady. Release the demon. Okay, nah, that's pretty cool. I actually fucking adore that thing. Alright, I'm sold. The Onion Knight is my favorite one, for sure. Let's do that again. My baby, go get it! That's cool, dude. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, dude, we're at Lake Macarena. I tried, dude, I can't find that blurb anywhere. If any of you guys are successful in tracking down, or like if you ever come across it any day, could you post it in the Discord, the soundboard for Titus when he says Macarena Temple? That shit's so funny. It does run like BB. Dude, that thing is cute. I love it. Pretty cool, man. Alright, let's save. What a feat, guys. We've done a lot in the 2 weeks that we've played this game. And we still have so much more to do, but I don't want to spend forever on it. So what is next? I have to capture fools. Yeah, I agree with Lefty. Onion Knight is the best. Will as well. I do like the Onion Knight quite a lot. So, I think next is for us to finish capturing the monsters. I don't really want to do that right now, though. Let's actually go get our first ribbon. Let's go finish farming our some spheres, just some spheres, and then we'll get enough dark matter to craft our first ribbon. I think that's a good idea.
Here we go!
Goddamn, is that big? That's a huge ass file, Inari. I'm good. The only thing that I would want is just the Macarena thing. I would hate to have that thing just collecting dust. But I appreciate it, brother. I do have to do the other Chocobo race in the Remium Temple. Am I gonna do that shit tonight? Fuck no. I've had enough challenges for lightning challenges and Chocobo challenges for the past couple days. We will take a break on that for a little while. I think that Chocobo race is gonna be one of the last things that I do. Even though it's probably one of the easier, not the easiest, but easier side quests to do, it's still very tough for me to do it. Exactly, always do it another day. That's what we're gonna do. we will wait. Let's go ahead and see how many teleports. We'll farm teleport spheres first. Alright, I need 55. Oh my gosh, Lefty. That's so true. Yeah, for 2001, 2002, everything about this game was before its time. It was ahead of its time. Absolutely amazing. That Chocobo race you think is the hardest? Due to the controls? Oh, I can believe it. The Chocobos in this game suck. They broke it down into sound bites the entire game. Holy shit. Here, let me get the Discord real quick. If you could, you just post it on the Discord. That'd be great. Dang, Carlos, did you swap out your characters? Or are you still playing with the Aurochs? I remember we were talking about this the other day. Let me try from here. Complete. Alright guys, the Discord is pinned. You got Zealots, Rin, Shami, and Jamal. You don't want Rin. You need Brother. Rin sucks. Brother is inside of the ship. Brother, with Jamal, Jamal, Brother, and Titus, just those three right there will basically make you super fucking good. But to like nail the coffin completely shut, having Wedge and is Rope a free agent? Yeah, okay, so Rope is a free agent. He's a clerk at Rin's travel agency on the Miham High Road. Yeah, dude, so Brother, like, throughout his entire career, Brother is the best. Hands down, of all stats. And then after that, I would say Wedge is a really good contender for Brother, and then Titus would be number 3 for me. But Wedge is so good. Let me show you my stats. I just restarted to get the sigil, or the last piece that we needed, and so I haven't played Blitzball since. But so my team's not even that crazy leveled, but they're fucking good for what level they are. So level 12 Wedge has 19 shoot, which is super high for being level 12. His block is 12, his attack is 16. Super crazy stats. Jamal is a really good goalie, but if they keep getting shots off on you, doesn't matter how good Jamal is, at some point they're going to be able to get past your defenses and get it, right? So you want to go Wedge and Titus as your front defenders, then you want Brother as your middle. And Brother is a must. You can't be doing this without Brother. And I mean, you can, but you're shooting yourself in the foot without Brother. Brother and Wedge, I'm telling you, these two are a must for shooters outside of Titus, right? Now, Titus is going to be one that you would need to not physically play on, but lure him down to where the net is, and then throw the ball at him and have him shoot it. Because Titus is super slow, he's really shitty defender and stuff like that. So you need to get him in a position where you can easily get him the ball, and he's right next to the goal, and then you can use the Jack shot. But outside of that, Wedge and Brother, you don't even need the Jack shot just because they're super good. They're fast, they're defensive, they have high attack, you know, all that stuff. Dude, Wedge, you're saying Wedge has decent shoot? Dude, Wedge's shoot is freaking higher than Brother's, bro. Look at that shit. And Brother's level 18. Brother has 17 shoot at 18. Wedge has freaking 19 shoot at level 12, man. That shit is crazy. And then the reason why I say Titus is number 3 is because Titus's stats suck. He does have higher shoot than Brother at level 11, but he has no attack, he has no block, and he has almost no pass. He's just doo-doo diarrhea. The only thing Titus is good for is the Jack shot. But the shitty thing is you have to set him up. And this is all coming from Carlos talking to you about fighting the Albert Sykes, right? Because that's who you're having an issue with. So I'm telling you, if you have these 3 as your front men, and Brother as your middle guy, your center player as Brother, and then Jamal as your goalie, you're gonna win. You already have Shami and you already have Zealots. You just need to get Brother and Wedge, get rid of Rin, and whoever else is playing up here as a frontliner. And with these 3 in the front and these 3 in the back, dude, you're gonna win. Rope and yeah, so Lefty also put in a couple of other defenders. So Caillou and Rope. So let's make sure Caillou is a free agent, and I'll give you the location as well. He is a free agent. He's found on the bridge just before the De Jose Temple. Alright, Carlos, no worries. So instead of giving Shami and Zealots, you can get rid of Zami and Shallots and go after the ones Lightning said, because those 2 are better than them. But I wouldn't sleep on these 2, because I think they're since you have them, try them out. But you have 18 attack and 13 block, which is freaking crazy for Zealots. And then Shami sucks, you can get the fuck rid of her. Damn it, yeah, it's because I have Shami at such a low level. But once you get Shami higher level, she's actually a really good defender. But with these 3 lineup, bro, I'm telling you, you shouldn't even really have an issue with the Albert Sykes with these 3 as your lineup. You might even get multiple, like 5 points on the Albert Sykes, you know? Who knows? But just because you're going to be so overpowered. Alright, sorry. Back to the regular broadcasting. Zealots and Rope are the best combo? Noise. Use Durin as a goalie. Very nice. So good luck, Carlos. I hope that you get it this time, brother. Sorry you put so much time into that, dude. I know that shit can get frustrating in the morning. But once you have the perfect team, bro, Blitzball is so trivial, so easy. Oops. Going too fast. Sick. Yeah, Puck, it is satisfying if you can get the jack shot set up. Set up good. So Puck, the wife stopped playing Final Fantasy X. She doesn't really like it. It's too overwhelming for her, which I understand. So she went ahead and she started playing Hogwarts Legacy. And so that's the game of choice that she's doing for when she streams. And I'm glad that she picked it because she actually likes it, and I'm happy that she's happy with the game. Cause like that's like the biggest thing, right? You want your wife to be happy playing the game, especially if your wife's not a gamer. So mission accomplished. She got pretty far. She got past Jose Temple. Let's see. She got past the Shoe Puffs. She got to Guado Salam. And then she called it quits. So she got actually, I think she even made it to the Thunder Plains. She did make it to the Thunder Plains. She made it to the Ice Temple. That's what happened. Okay, so she made it to the Ice Temple, and then it was just too much. Yeah, she gave it a huge, decent go. Yeah, Zach, I'm happy she likes it too, brother. For Hogwarts Legacy, that is. So one time she got to level 19 with Hogwarts Legacy, and then a squirrel moment happened with us, and then she never went back to it, but she's almost level 19 on this playthrough again, and she's loving it, so yeah, it's real good. Yeah, most definitely, Pug. Well said. If it hasn't grown on you by that amount of time, it ain't for you for sure. Oops, I lost count. Boy. See how many I have in my inventory after this. Hey, we got 85, bro. We need 14 more Dark Matters, and then we can make our first ribbon. Yay! Woohoo! We need 39 more teleports. Got it. 14 more. Oh, dude, that's so exciting. She liked the story, but it's more so of having to remember all the things to do. So, like, I had to fill out her sphere grid every single time her characters had a few levels. Like, so the sphere grid was overwhelming. Having to remember the different characters and what roles the different characters play. You know, so like, because you have your summoner and slash white mage. Orin is your armor breaker. Titus is your cat killer and stuff like that. So it was just a mixture of too many things, too much having to remember too many things. Which I know, like, after a time you don't really have to remember it because it becomes second nature, but that would take way too much for her. Yeah, a modern day Final Fantasy might do her better. Definitely not Final Fantasy VII Remake. That one was overstimulating for me, so I couldn't even imagine how bad that one would be for my wife. But I think like Kingdom Hearts would be good for her. If Final Fantasy 15 plays like Hogwarts Legacy, then yeah, she would probably do really good with Final Fantasy 15 or 16. Is it really that hard, Marine? On 13? So excited. We're almost there, guys. We're going to be playing 13 here in the next couple of weeks. Woohoo! depending on how long it takes me to beat the other game. In this game. Right, Zachary? I hope so. I hope that she would like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Right? Dude, yeah, Puck, we'll see. I know for a fact that one would be way too much for her, just because of the Paragymes. I know they're not called Paragymes in 10-2, but they kind of are Paragymes, but because of those things, I think that match, she'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, the dog loves the bed. Shit, so imagine me there underneath her. That's usually, she'll sprawl herself out over my body. She's a perfect dog for me. Dang, Zachary. You're 90s baby. That's crazy. 4 years old when 10 came out? When was the first time that you played it? I was like 12. I was 12 on the verge of 13. In 10-2, Aeons do not exist anymore. Yeah, you are correct there, sir. Oh, that's kick-ass, Zach. I'm glad that you fell in love with the game, because it's a good-ass game to fall in love with. Thanks for the 69,000 likes, everybody. Holy shit. We got a whole nother 10,000 likes. That's kick-ass, man. Love it. I appreciate all the support, y'all. I only got Dark Matter so far. You're in Azkaban again? Shit, thanks guys. Yeah, much appreciated, y'all. That's too cool. I think the highest we've been able to get on this channel is 110. We broke 100 twice. And the second time we got close to 110. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Oh, I showed up in your For You page, Zach? That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad that you stopped by and you liked what you saw. Awesome. Fuck yeah, dude. For You page does wonders sometimes, doesn't it? It's crazy. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck is going on with the For You page. Other times it's like nothing. The algorithm gods, right? Alright, so I think we need 13 more. Or 12 more. No, I think it's 13 more. Yeah, Puck. So, I mean, on TikTok, Puck, Final Fantasy X is all over the place. There's so many streamers that are always streaming it. Because, like, even before I started streaming 2 months ago, everybody was still streaming Final Fantasy X. And ever since I started streaming, I've noticed that it even pops up even more. It's crazy. So the cool thing is there's a lot of people playing it. So maybe with all the attention, they might bring some love back to Final Fantasy X and the world of Final Fantasy X. Like, what made me really hopeful is hearing that they put little Shinra from Final Fantasy X in a picture inside of Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth, one of the two. So he's in a picture inside of one of the Final Fantasy VII games. So it shows that they haven't forgotten about Final Fantasy X, which is super cool. Zachary, I like that too. Will, that's so funny. The algorithm gods will spice things up randomly. That's so funny. 'Cause, I mean, it is very true. Sometimes that spiciness is in a bad way. It's always going to be streamed by people doing first playthroughs. Is it Frost playthroughs or first playthroughs? So when I get some time, hey, we hit the 70K likes. Thank you guys. Hell yeah, very cool. And we got 2 Dark Matters. Thank you for the support, everyone. Oh, guys, check this out. Buddy Puck says, Tetsuya Nomura revealed a story for Final Fantasy X-3 exists, but it would not commence after Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was in 2021. Sheesh, dude. Imagine, like, they see that the fans want Final Fantasy X shit, and they fucking roll with it. Dude. The only thing is, it's gonna be a Final Fantasy X-3, and I hope that that they don't fuck up the perfect ending for Final Fantasy X-2, you know? Like, I would hope that they would take Final Fantasy X-2 perfect ending, and then roll with that specifically, you know? Exactly, Zach. Give the fans what they want. The fans are sick. And the only cure for their sickness is more Final Fantasy X. No, I'm not sleepy yet. It's 11:37. Didn't realize it was coming so close to the end of the stream. I think we might play a little later today. Damn, it depends on whether there's enough money in it. There's the issue right there, man. Is like, I haven't heard the greatest things about Final Fantasy VII making a lot of money, right? And we're definitely living in hard times. I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, it does play. I'm presently surprised that they have a story ready to go for 10-3. Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I might look a little bit tired, but cuddles, she
I
said.
said you need cuddles.
I need Coke. What? What? Oh, I need cuddles. Got it. I need cuddles, guys. I need dark matter. That's what I need. I need to make my first ribbon. I'm not gonna stop until I have my first ribbon. That's for sure. My weapons are almost filled up. I better sell some in a little bit. Yeah, that's very true, Puck, for sure. Yeah, the dog definitely took my spot tonight, that's for sure. Ooh, look at that, guys. We know what we're gonna do for our second ribbon. If we get all the monsters in every area. Are you sure it's because I have all the monsters in every area? Oh no, I don't. So you're saying if I get these guys, who the fuck are these guys? If I get these guys instead of Sin, I'll get 99 Dark Matters? Yeah, Will, they are good at that. Or do I have to get 5 of each or 10 of each? And shit, let's go to fucking Sin after I make my first ribbon, guys. Let's go catch us some monsters. Oh, 10 of each? Yeah, it's not like if I catch 1 of each, we Gucci. I have a good amount, but I don't have anywhere close to 10 of each. I gotta go to Besaid. I gotta go to Kilika. Gotta go to the Mehan. Gotta go to get the bird out of this one, which is up by the elevator. Yeah, I gotta go to almost every area. That's poopy. I got some work to do on that. Oh yeah, we got work to do. I know, that's why I was very surprised when I heard him say that. I was like, shit, dude, that's fucking easy as shit. All you have to do is capture 1 of each monster? Sheesh, but it's 10 of each monster, got it. Good thing is I do have a tracker, so it's gonna make it not too terrible. Fuck. Exit. Time to sell weapons. Almost sold a fucking... Almost sold Brotherhood. Actually, I think I tried to sell Brotherhood, but you're not allowed to sell it. Sheesh, that's scary. Brian, welcome in. Well, I appreciate you being in my lives, brother. All y'all. You guys are awesome. Fantastic community. Couldn't have asked for a better community than you guys. Thanks, man. Yeah, the wife and I are wearing matching PJs tonight. But she's not feeling the greatest, so she's laying down. Elon says 10 of each is also what you need to unlock Nemesis. Very cool. Then we can start fighting Nemesis. He dropped something that we want. I don't remember what it is. virus is going around. Uh-oh. Zachary, thanks for that, brother. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for the kind word, Joe. Appreciate you. Nemesis is how you get level 4 key spheres? Oh man, I don't even need level 4 key spheres anymore. I bribed them all from the Chimera brains. There's like not really any need for me to do them. Okay, let's go up now. I like the name of that shield that I just sold. It's called Paladin Guard or some shit. That was really cool. It's much cheaper that way. No worries, man. We're done now. But I mean, you know, as you see, we were not hurting for money this entire playthrough, basically. Or at least once we hit endgame. Because, you know, when you're farming these spheres, you inherently get all these items. And it just makes you rich. Like, I don't need any of these items. Except for the triple AP for Kamari. Kamari and Walker. But I think I have Walkers. I think I actually have Kamaris too. So might be good for everyone. I need a puppy dog in my life. Oh, yeah, I got one right here. It's such a good puppy dog. Oh, baby. She's such a good girl. Hell yeah, Marine, that's awesome. Congratulations, brother. My wife just couldn't sit on the sponges anymore. So, my wife's getting a computer chair in, it's just not here yet. So she was sitting on some really shitty cushions. Hey, Flawless, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing today? Brian, what kind of puppies you got? Yeah, Zachary, right? Let's just hope my fucking laptop keeps up the good work. I hope. It was running strong for 2 months, guys. I mean, it was running really hot for 2 months, but it was running strong. But now it's running beautifully, nice and cool. It's happy it got repasted. No, well, before I repasted it, dude, it was like running 80 to 85, you know? It was... That's not normal, is it? 85C? On my program, it was showing red, like fucking super red. Like, as if it was like a really bad temperature. You got a Husky and a German Shepherd? Very cool. Awesome, Brian. That's sick, man. Love to hear it. But he's a big softie. Alright, guys, we made over $1 million deal right there. Sick. Alright, let's see if we're ready to make our... We have 91 dark matters, everyone. 91 dark matters. Hell yeah. But we maxed out on teleport spheres. Let's see where we get defense spheres from, because... Actually, let's see where we get strength spheres. And let's save it first. Malamute Husky? I don't think I know what that is. A Malamute? Do you know what that is?
They're
Fox says that those dogs are very pretty.
Very big.
Very big. I'm deaf. Let me switch ears. Anything over 90 degrees Celsius is high for gaming. So 85 degrees isn't too bad then. Alaskan sled dog. Ooh, very, very nice. Yeah, beautiful dogs, for sure. Siberian Husky, yeah, very cool. Love it. Okay, let's see. Let's fight a couple of these guys and see what they drop. Let's see if I need to use quick hits. I don't think I'm gonna need to use quick hits. Nope, I think I might have to use quick hits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use quick hits. Damn, Zach, dude, that's freaking highest temperature for a hard drive, bro. Defense spheres. Okay, so we want to do T-kit for defense spheres. Wait, do I have to farm attack spheres or just am I good getting luck spheres? Level take over tech. Let me look up a guide for this.
Brian says his dad used to raise sled dog teams.
That's awesome. Brian said that? Brian, that's super cool, dude. Spheres. Oh, you buy clear spheres from the arena master. Oh shit, guys. Let's see. Yeah, you could fry an egg on his laptop, dude. That's cray. To have a hard drive at that temperature, that's crazy, dude. That would be crazy. Wait. What? This guy on the internet's a liar. So for 10,000 gil, I can buy clear spheres. Ain't no clear spheres in here. Maybe I have to catch one of every monster, huh? After capturing 5 of every fiend? Okay, I'm pretty sure that you have to do 10 of every single fiend. Okay, alright, so let's go fiend capturing, guys. After I get some more. After we get our first ribbon, though. I keep fucking forgetting about that. So. You know, the Hornet is an easy one to beat. What do we have? I have 92 accuracy, so let's get 8 more accuracy spheres just to max it out. And then we'll go after a different beast. Oh, Zach, I bet you keep it at that temperature, you're not gonna have a laptop for long. Damn, that's crazy, Brian. So we're at in Alaska or Greenland or Alaska? Very cool, man. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Man, you definitely want across people every day that their family was dock sled owners and grazers. straight missing like every hit. What is going on here? North Central Canada, cool, awesome. Hey, Daniel's Alaskan, very cool. So I think that I'm gonna make Orin be my ribbon guy. I hearted myself. I had unclaimed points I need to collect.
You always have to love yourself first.
Gotta love myself first. Well said, babe. I'm trying. I'm working on it. Hope's not sleeping. Right, go Team Knox. It's still winter here? Oh, I bet it's still winter there. Holy crap, it's probably gonna be winter there until the summer. You're not a professional, but you know a decent amount about laptops. That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's best to have good knowledge on things that interest you, or things that you have in life. Like if you drive an automobile often, it's very good to have some knowledge about that automobile. At least theory of operation. Damn, we didn't get a single dark matter from that freaking dude. So we maxed out on accuracies. Okay, let's go after a different sphere. Let's try the bird. He trips. He trips. You pull nuts every day? Very cool, dude. You're like, dang, what's that fishing show on Discovery? Is that kind of like what you do, Brian? Hey, natural. Yeah, we're back at it, bro. Yeah, Zachary, I bet it's cold as fuck up there. When were we talking about that the other day? Zachary's up in New York. That shit is killer cold. Pilot and video game designer. Very cool, man. Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to fast track your way to becoming a pilot, get your bachelor's degree and join the Air Force. You can get your bachelor's degree in less than 4 years. And the Air Force takes anybody under 40. They might have even raised it again just because we were having such a hard time before I got out. I don't know if I need to get evasion spheres, so whatever, we're gonna get them. Dead, yeah, the least catch. That's exactly what I was talking about, Majestic. Thank you. I couldn't come up with the words. I am tired, but not tired enough to want to get off. And thanks for the 74,000 likes, everybody. I appreciate your support. Zachary, you're 28. You have more than enough time, brother. You got your whole life ahead of you. Do you have any college? Yeah, if you guys want to fast track to becoming a pilot, all you need is a bachelor's degree to become an officer in the Air Force. We're always in need of flyers. And they will put you through all the schools that you need. You will even get college credits inside of aviation, even though your bachelor's degree might have been for basket weaving. If you pass the ASVAB, you know, and the certain requirements that they need, you can get into it, and they will pay your entire way, and then you'll be flying C-17s or KC-130s, which are refuelers, or the propellered C-130s. All sorts of different stuff. You could even fly jets. I don't know if you get a choice in the matter. I'm pretty sure you do get a choice in the matter of what you fly, but yeah, pretty crazy stuff, guys. My wife's dream job is to sell her socks and go on vacation 24/7. I agree, babe. We need to find a place for you to sell your socks. You never went to college. Well, I highly recommend it. You can, you might be able to become a pilot without any college, and you can do it in the civilian world. You just have to kind of put yourself through the flight schools and the flight hours, right? Because like the other big thing about becoming a pilot is you have to have pilot hours. And if you don't have a plane or know somebody that's going to let you borrow their plane, it's going to be quite hard for you to get that. So that's like the biggest reason why I say join the military. Now, if you can't go to college because it's too expensive or the state won't cover it, the Air Force will cover your college, and you can join as an enlisted and basically just devote your entire first 4 years of your enlistment to getting your bachelor's degree, which you could do it. I finished 13 classes in less than 2 years. Almost had my bachelor's degree before all that shit happened to me at the end of my enlistment. Let's see. And so it is very doable to work and go to college.
You're counting on.
I meant to save it. But yeah, just that's just an option. Mystery Angel, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Did you have any questions about the sphere grid? So Zachary, the biggest reason why I say that is because most Air Force pilots get out of the Air Force and start flying commercially, almost instantaneously. Like you are guaranteed a pilot's job once you get out of the military, after you've been a pilot in the military. So like if you really wanted to, you could, within the next 10 years, be ready to get out of the military. Maybe 14 years. It depends. So, because what you could do. Hey, Mystery, thanks for following. Thanks for following me. Thanks for the support. Because what you can do is join as enlisted, get your bachelor's degree, apply to be an officer. You will get accepted, most likely, because you're going to put in to be a pilot. Get put through pilot school. When you transfer from enlisted to officer, I'm pretty sure you have to devote 10 years or sign over 10 years as a contract that you will fly for them or be an officer for them. Once that 10 years is up, your obligation is up, and you get to go do whatever you want. And so by the time you're 44, Zach, you could be a full-time pilot with many years of pilot underneath you. I mean, you could be a pilot by the time you're 35 for the military, but outside of the military, probably by 44. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Oh, dude, Swags, I'm so happy to hear that you made it home safely, brother. Yeah, hopefully the rest of the shit that you have to go through goes through smoothly. Let's see, Mystery. Canada is the best Air Force used to live next to an air base. Wow, yeah, they are very loud. Air bases are no joke. I love 747s and A380s. Big boy planes, very nice. And you will love the C-17 or the C-5. The C-5 is the big boy plane. The C-5 sounds like a spaceship. Killer, we did dodge the 200 lightning bolts. I posted the 30-minute highlight on Twitch, and then I posted a couple of short videos on TikTok for everyone to see. We did 500 plus lightning strikes yesterday.
We're counting on you, kid.
We did 500 lightning strikes yesterday, almost 600, and that's because I messed up. I did like 150 one time and I got hit. And then I did 120 another time and I got hit. And guys, this was back to back to back. I worked hours going after this shit. And then finally the last time we did 219 strikes in a row without getting hit. It was really good. Yeah, dude, she loves to take up half the bed, man. She would take up the whole bed if she could. Don't touch me.
Come here. Come cuddle with me.
She's an angel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zachary, she always sleeps with us, brother. She's a blessing. We need to get her her tubes tied. Okay, don't take any of the orbs from this guy. This is, I think, an orb that we get from. What the flip? Oh, what meant to be not sure. But yeah, we have to get her tubes tied because she keeps having her period like every 4 to 6 months. She'll have her period, and then she's not allowed in the bedroom during that time, so she can't sleep with us, and then she gets some separation anxiety. And I hate that for her. Once she gets her stuff taken out, whatever it's called, then we won't have to worry about her bleeding anywhere. Gambler spirit, what a waste of time that I did that. Crazy. Let's see if I'll survive the long game. I never fought him, didn't see what he has. Let's see, I ran into an old Air Force employee that busted his ass to get you out and home. Shit. That's cool, Swags. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this fucker. Wait, if 99,000 is the highest damage, I was about to say, if 99,000 is the highest damage, how are you supposed to beat this guy doing 99,000 if he's gonna do that? Doors of Tomorrow? Shut up. Is that what I need? Or is it Underdog Secrets that I need? Oh, it's Underdog Secrets that we need, not Doors of Tomorrow. But at least now I know how to get easy Doors of Tomorrow. Holy shit, guys, that's freaking cool. Oh yeah, let's see how many Dark Matters I need. How many do I have left? Because we might just go 91. Alright, let's just do this real quick, even though I'm maxed out on these things. And we'll just sleep sprout until we have this, because I need to get in a position where I can go get 10 of every single 10 of every single monster. And then I think us getting our ribbons gonna call it for the night. Go ahead and call that the end of the stream. That'll be a good setup for tomorrow. Because we'll be able to start farming the rest of 10 from each area. Hey, thanks, brother. It's happy. It's a happy time. I'm happy that it's Friday. My favorite day of the week, because it means the week is over. Woo! And then I feel Sunday is the most depressing day of the week. Because the next day, we have to go back to life. Hey, thanks for the 75,000 likes, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Oh yeah, TGIF. You got it. We are having a hard time finding these dark matters. Let's see what Fafnir drops. It has high break resistance, yeah. I think Buddy told me that it's 5% chance to actually hit armor. Hey, good night, babe. I love you. Light curtain. Light curtain. What? What a waste. What a waste. %, to all. Yeah, so he's got a 5% chance. That sucks. Well, it's a good thing I don't have to farm him, huh? Shit. It'd be a pain. Maybe I should farm Tinket, because I do need to get 10 spheres. Alright, we'll move on to Tinket. We'll see if he's as shitty to armor break as Fafnir is. Ooh, did we get it? Nope, we didn't. That was just a crit. Oh, his is 99%? Alright. Oh, let's go for that 1%. It's like no chance. There's almost no reason to go after it. isn't impossible for this guy. Hey Vic, the 100% is coming along just great. Today we finished getting everybody's ultimate weapons. Surprisingly, we left Yuna's weapon for the last weapon to get. But yesterday we got Lulu's weapon and Kamari's weapon. And so now we can go ahead and focus on getting the rest of 10 of every single monster. And then after that, we can focus on farming all the spheres to max out my stats. Because we maxed out the sphere grids, now we gotta max out the stats. Okay, so he has a 10% for armor break. That's not bad. That's better than Fafnir. Fafnir's a 5%, which is duty diarrhea. Yeah, cool. See, we already hit it. That's great. That's fantastic. Here we go. How you doing, Vic? Happy Friday. Mental break? What does mental break even do? Like, is it worth it? Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot. I was supposed to be farming my overdrives too. Because I still haven't unlocked my overdrives. What is magic? Magic defense? Oh, ain't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody care about that. Do you find Kamari useless? Yes. I will be leveling him, but he is going to be the last person that I level. If his blue magic was not stuck behind an overdrive, I think Kamari would be one of the best players in the game. Unfortunately, his blue magic is locked behind an overdrive, and his blue magic runs out in just a couple of turns. So even if you did Mighty Guard, and Mighty Guard only lasts for a couple turns, and inside of boss fights where every turn matters, Kamari ain't worth the shit. Now, Riku, on the other hand, she is our itemologist and our alchemist, but every single thing that she does is what Kamari could do, but a million times better, right? This guy has 200 Doom turns too? Sheesh. That's cray-cray, yo. Thanks for the 78,000 likes, everybody. I appreciate the support. Well, it is going to be fun to play. I'm looking forward to it. I just did a fresh playthrough a couple months ago, too. So looking forward to it. We haven't had a chance to look at the trophy list, so we don't know if we're going for platinum. Yeah, you have 986 hours on Final Fantasy 12? I take it 12 is your favorite game, huh? Alright, let's just do quick hits. This armor break's taking too long. Exactly, it's at 986 hours on Final Fantasy 12. quick hits that he's not going down. I mean, I guess there is a way. That's crazy. Alright, looks like we're going back to armor break. That was not worth it. Alright, first let's heal. That was fucking not worth it. Let's check dark magics. Damn, we're still at 91 dark matters. That's cray cray. They are not maxed out. As ridiculous as it seems, Richie, I have finished unlocking most of the spheres on the sphere grid. The issue is that I have not maxed out their stats because I haven't catched 10 of every monster, so I don't have a clear sphere, so I am stuck with the spheres that are on the grid. So, but tomorrow we're gonna go finish capturing 10 of every monster, and then we'll be able to start working on maxing out the grid. And it's gonna be real nuts. But yeah, this is we're not there yet. Right? Those are rookie numbers. I mean, they kind of are. Yeah, exactly. You should definitely play Final Fantasy XII for another 14 hours. Get yourself to 1,000. That's crazy, man. I'm happy to see another person that likes Final Fantasy XII out there. That's crazy. He still ain't dead. Sometimes you just don't feel like playing. I don't know, dude. 900 and something hours, that's a lot of hours, bro. Like, I can understand it for, like, Path of Exile or Diablo, like online games that require a shitload of grinding. I don't know how the hell you put that many hours into. Was it just one playthrough of Final Fantasy XII, or is that like multiple playthroughs of Final Fantasy XII? Hey, Natural. So we're grinding defense spheres, but we're also grinding dark matters as well. I'm literally 9 dark matters away from having that first living. So I already maxed out my teleport spheres, so I don't really want to just sit there and farm the mushroom guy for teleport spheres when I could be farming defense spheres, you know? Zango, gonna be starting Final Fantasy IX after 25 years. Happy playthrough. Good shit. I hope that it turns out to be everything you want it to be. Do a new playthrough, Matthew. Definitely. There is an optimal way for farming dark matter. There's no quick way about going about it. Matthew, thanks for the follow, brother. So the way that I do it is I farm monsters in the monster arena. Every single boss monster for the most part in the monster arena. Michelle, thanks for the follow. Michelle. So every single monster has a chance to drop 2 dark matter. It's 1 in 8 chance. long as you do an overkill, right? Overkill gets you 2 items. So yeah, as long as you're getting overkills on the monsters, which I'll show you which monster helped me get 90 of them. So I farmed 99 of 2 different monsters. This is one of them. This gives you your magic defense spheres. This guy dies in 2 hits. Whoops. Alright, so this is gonna be a wipe right here. I wasn't paying attention. I don't have any ribbons yet. Hurry up, yo. Yeah, I was ambushed. I wasn't paying attention. So we'll heal and then come back to fight this guy. Okay. And that is one of the reasons why we want a ribbon. Because shit like that will be trivial. Alright, so One Eye, you farm him to get your triple AP weapons, but you also farm him for magic defense spheres, and he's very weak. When you have a character doing 99,000 damage, he only dies in 2 hits. And so 2 hits and you get magic defense ×2 and a chance at that weapon right there for any of your characters, which that weapon can sell from anywhere from 25,000 to over 70,000 gil, as well as magic defense spheres, and 1 out of every 8 battles you're supposed to get a dark matter drop, and since you'll get overkills all the time, you'll get 2 dark matters per drop, right? But you know, sometimes you get lucky. Like I got really lucky, and I got 91. So I was getting like 1 out of every 2 battles because I got 91 dark matters after 200 battles, it looks like. Because I also did 100 of sleep sprouts. Alright, I did a little bit more than 100 because I used 40 of my teleport spheres, so I had to grind some more. But these guys, they die in 1 hit. And so, which actually I think I'm just going to do so that way I can finish up the stream. And then we'll go back at it tomorrow, but we'll finish off farming One Eye. Not for the spheres, but because he drops really powerful weapons that you can sell for a shitload of gear. His armors are very self-repetitive too. No, we'll finish off right now, brother. Oh yeah, you know what? I get what you're saying. Yeah, we'll definitely be finishing off the monster grind tonight. Meaning like our next stream tonight, 7 o'clock Arizona time. If I get time, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get time because today we have to go run some errands, unfortunately. But I'll be doing a couple things off of the stream just to kind of get this a move on. Scarlet, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Scarlet. Appreciate you. Oh no, it's gonna be 7 p.m. So 1900. Yeah, because the kids have some classes for homeschool, and then after the classes, we got to go running around town for a couple things, unfortunately, which I absolutely hate doing. I do not like leaving the house, but it's got to get done. And then, where the fuck did I fight this guy? That was an accident, guys. I didn't mean to fight him. As you can tell, I'm tired. Yeah, it'll be 10 a.m. at night for you, Zach. We might start a little early tonight. It just depends on how things turn out. This is the Sphere Grid grind, kind of. We're kind of taking a halt from the Sphere Grid grind for Dark Matters. So I'm just doing the quickest battle possible to get Dark Matters. Ray, welcome in. Welcome in. Mac, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Beginning to your Friday. You cannot bring yourself to finish this for your platinum. What are you missing, bro? It is a very rare drop, but not rare enough for... I'm experiencing a very dry spout right now. Usually I get at least a couple. This is like the longest I've ever gone without getting a Dark Matter. That shit's crazy. Because it's literally a 1 in 8 drop. Ain't no way I've done like 30 battles and we've only gotten one. Yeah, we haven't gotten any in the past. Fuck. Alright, let's see. You can tell I'm getting tired, yeah. I'm getting there. Complete the Sphere Grid for one. You just need to complete it with one character. You don't have to go after all of them. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think the hardest thing to do, that's going to be the hardest thing to do in this game, is beat Penance. That dude's an absolute unit. It's like a 30-minute battle. Also for 10-2 recently messed up the PR in chapter 1. You have to start all over again. Shut the fuck up, really? So you can't miss any of that shit? Like you can't do one in one save and another in another save? That's crazy, dude. Well, it looks like I'm not going after Platinum for 10-2. Shit. But 10's not too bad. 10's... There we go. There's our 2. Okay, so that puts us at 93 Dark Matter. Alright, we're getting there. Thought I was gonna have to do a hard reset. That was ridiculous. Dang, Zachary, that's so cool, man. I used to do that with Diablo in Path of Exile. I'd stay up till like 7, 8 in the morning. Somebody coming up, my wife, come in my room. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, dude, are you my parents? No, I'm just playing. Wouldn't talk like that, but for real though. Should be pretty pissed sometimes. You don't know how that is, bro. Right? You're still playing? How do you do that? I love it. It's my shit. This is my game. Oh, hot damn. Look at that. Another Dark Matter times 2. That's 95. 2 more of those. 2 more of those 2. So 4 more and we're fucking golden. Crazy. So we went like 30 battles with no Dark Matter, and then within the matter of 4 battles we got 4 Dark Matter. Crazy, dude. I like it. Let's go. Zach? That's so RNG for sure. Why do I need dark matter, bro? Because you can make a ribbon absolute best stat in the game, dude. So, if you know ribbons from any other Final Fantasy, you know why I'm chasing after that ribbon. And it costs 99 dark matters to make a flippin' ribbon, man. Absolutely out of control. Exactly, the ribbon to prevent all status effects. Ain't fuck all gonna mess with me. But 99 to make it for one person, right? So supposedly I get oh nice, I need 2 more dark matter. So supposedly you get 99 dark matter from capturing 10 of every monster from every location. As you can see, I got a lot of work to do. But yeah. But that's how I'm gonna get my second one, is I'm gonna go capture 10 of every monster tomorrow during tomorrow's stream. And we're gonna get our second ribbon doing it that way. So by the end of tomorrow's stream, we'll at least have every single, or 2 ribbons, as well as being able to start changing our sphere grid to the master sphere grid. I'm completely maxed out. Only downside is it doesn't prevent instant death. Crazy if it doesn't, and I'm sure it has to, because isn't there a monster that does an attack that causes instant death? But like, people are always like, dude, use a ribbon on that shit. I mean, that wouldn't hold it past this game, right? Because this game is fucking hard, so. We're almost there. Exciting. Dude, what the ghost for you Jimbo is cast instant death? What? When he attacks? That's crazy. Better be careful, man. Ghost in the Omega Runes. Either way, a ghost having being able to do that is out of control. Look, don't tell me I have to do another 30 more battles before I see another dark matter. No. Deathproof will prevent it. But what? So ribbon doesn't prevent deathproof though? That's crazy. That's fucking trash. I mean, ribbon's godly good. Don't get me wrong. It's GG as fuck. But for it not to be able to do prevent instant death is crazy. That is crazy. For a regular monster to have the ability to do instant death, that is also crazy. Teleport fucking spheres for days, yo. Instant death or break abilities? Got it. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. We did it. We did it!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! We went over the bridge and past Troll, yeah.
So, Orin is the lucky sucker that's going to be getting this thing. Do it. I did it. Oh, sweet. Solidity. Hell yeah. Badass, guys. We are masters of the universe. Look. That is cool as shit. Goal met for Orin. Ray, go ahead. You're welcome to ask any family-friendly question you want, or share any family-friendly thought that you want as well. So I don't need that for Titus. I don't need that for Lulu. We've already leveled her. Yeah, brother, it's gonna be a little hard for me to sneak up in the bed. And I was like, not tonight, motherfucker. Give it armor, death proof, and ribbon. So I could, I guess, see. Let's see. Like, I think if I was to do that, I would only do it on one character, because the only thing that I would ever want to get rid of is Auto Phoenix, but only on one character, right? And then that would guarantee me not dying from auto death, at least with one character, and fulfilling why Ribbon is on an armor. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to do some research, see if that's something that would be, because I want to see exactly which monsters can cast death and if it's even worth it, right? Ribbon, instant death, auto haste. I'd get rid of Auto Phoenix before I would get rid of Auto Protect. Auto Protect is such a must for most battles, you know? Let's see. Question remains, is it worth it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I don't, because like like, see, it would be worth it if there was a lot of end game bosses that had instant death as an attack, right? So, if it's only the ghost in the Omega Ruins and one other character, but not a boss, I would say it ain't worth it at all. Because the whole reason why I built Solidarity is to go up against the Dark Aeons, right? So, if the Dark Aeons can cast instant death, then what I just made right here is kind of mute. So I would need to make another ribbon armor and then put death proof on it as well. But from what I'm reading, it's not looking like it's that much of a big deal. I don't think they do, because the biggest defense that you need against the Dark Aeons is just ribbon itself, nothing else. Yeah, I'm not finding anything here saying that they have instant death. The only one is Zanmato from Yojimbo. So I think we're okay not to put death proof on anything. We just have to be very. Okay, I think I found a good guide to tell us about the Dark Aeons. Now, I don't think that with the monsters that have instant death as an attack, that it warrants enough defense to put death proof on an armor with ribbon, right? Hey, Kronos, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, appreciate the support. So Heavenly Strike. So the closest thing to instant death that the Dark Aeons have is like a secondary attack, but it doesn't inflict instant death on 3 characters. It's only 1 at a time. So Heavenly Strike inflicts KO/death on 1 character. So I think that means that it's not avoidable. Arrow Spark on Ixion is instant death on 1 character. Ifrit seems like it's going to be the easiest character for the Dark Aeons is Ifrit. What I was scared. Yeah, my Guardian Force. She's sleeping back there. Usually she's up with me, but she's tired tonight. So I was afraid that Dark Bahamut was gonna have instant death on everyone because he can do Impulse, but it turns out Impulse does damage plus slow, full break, and petrify on all characters. So a ribbon is must because it's gonna prevent us from getting petrify, maybe slow, because we have auto haste as well. So I don't think that we could even get slow even if we didn't have ribbon. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Got it. Thanks, Zach. Okay, Dark Yojimbo. Zanmato. This is the only one that is extremely fearful, and that's Zanmato inflicts KO death on all characters. And can you avoid it even with death proof? Fucking, I don't know. I will want to try that out, so maybe tomorrow we can throw on some death proof armor and go in there and just for shits and giggles. No, but you have to survive long enough to have him cast Zanmato on you. Shit. Yeah, he's gonna be so fucking hard, dude. We need Haste Dugga, which we have. We need Auto Life. So I have Auto Haste, but we need... That's a shitty thing, man. And I know that it would have been broken as fuck, but dude, to get Auto Life on our armor, I mean, it basically makes you invincible. It just means you gotta stay up on your game, and every single move that you do is important. So Dark Yojimbo has 1.6 million HP. And I refuse to use Waka, so we'll be needing to unlock our overdrives for Orin and Titus. That's a must before we go up against any of these things. There is a downside to things, and the downside to not using Waka is not having his machine gun. But I suck at getting his reels anyways, you know, I always like fuck it up and he's only doing like 4 attacks, you know, so I'm okay with it. I can get Orin to do 4 attacks, I'm pretty sure, with his overdrive. High accuracy, they'll be okay. Alright. Yeah, that's why we need to go for a maxed out sphere grid. Or stats at least, you know. So we're definitely catching all the monsters tomorrow. So, boss battle, Anima, check this out. Pain does damage plus inflicts KO death. Does that mean that there's a chance it doesn't do death and it could just do damage? Interesting. Oh, most definitely. Let's see here. Actually, the only person with evade is Ifrit, and he has 8% evade. Wondering if they have like luck stat, because luck stat should give you evade, right? Or speed maybe inherently gives you evade. But I think evade's like all on its own. Ah, hell yeah, Carlos. Dude, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Alright, so yeah, if you get those guys leveled a little bit, dude, you're good to go, bro. You got this shit. Yalbid Sykes won't even know what hit him. But yeah, you have the dream team now. Wait, do you have brother? You gotta get brother, bro. Carlos, did you get brother? Oh man, you gotta get brother too. I would say he's the most important out of any of those characters. His brother is the most important. He's on the ship and he's piloting the ship, so he's very easy to get. All you have to do is just teleport to your ship and then tell his dumbass to join your crew. But yeah, out of all of them, brother's he is the GOAT, like what Zach said, and he's a must. Yeah, see. Mage's Sisters, it's not telling me what their stats are, so I'm guessing they have some pretty nasty stats. Each of them have one character KO. And their overdrive, if all three of them attack you, it's called Delta Attack, and it gives you an instant game over. There's no way to avoid it. That's stupid, dude. But there is a way for you to fight them one at a time. Penance only has 7 million HP. I could have swore he had more than that. And Maya's sisters have more HP than Penance. Anima has more HP than Penance. What? Yeah, we're gonna max stats for sure. We have no choice. We have no choice but to max stats. It's that. Cool thing is, Penance has no instant death. Status elements. Alright, I'm gonna put this Dark Aeon guide on my on my bookmarks bar for Final Fantasy. Because holy crap, holy. Just his arms can evade? Screw that guy. And this is gonna be a pain in the ass, dude. What's a Master Sphere? What a worthless drop. Dude, that's crazy. Alright, guys. I think that brings us to the end of our stream. Thank you all so much for all the support. We made it to 78.6k likes tonight. Like always, I appreciate the support. That is a shitload of likes. You guys never fail. Showing how much you like the stream. I appreciate that. I hope you all have a good night. And it's Friday, so I'll see you again today. But tonight. Ooh, 4 a.m. Castillo, it's work time. Goddamn, brother. Hey, man. I hope you have a good day at work, Castillo. Good luck, man. We'll try and be on a little earlier tonight. We'll see what happens. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, no worries, man. Be safe out there.